Okay. Oops. Crap. Okay. Okay. About 8 minutes. Okay. Okay. Three minutes. Okay. Alrighty. So first off, let me answer Bob's question here. First of all, because you lied to me about having an account that you can see my YouTube, since you lied about that, I don't even know if that is the real Robert Proctor, so I am just going to put that out there. I don't know if that is the real Bob or an impersonator. What I will say is the reason why I threatened to burn down your house is because first of all, everybody knows this, I've been homeless for over over multiple years now, I've been homeless, and it's gotten to a point to where I literally felt like if Bob doesn't think that being on the street for as long as I've been on the street for is not serious, or like doesn't believe the things I tell him about me getting these video verifications, what's been going on with the court, if Bob doesn't even believe me on that, and he's kind of, I should say, manipulating my finances, and the money that he does give me, and then just disappears out of the blue when he clearly knows I don't have enough to get through, so I end up going through my entire savings. The reason why I threatened and said what I said is because it's like, I feel like because Bob hasn't ever really been homeless like I have, he doesn't understand the shit I go through on a daily basis. Like being out last night in the freezing cold, Bob would probably last only like 5 minutes. Like, I'm being flat out serious. And I feel like Bob doesn't quite understand that I've been doing that every single day for the past, like, 360 whatever days is like a year. And I feel like Bob doesn't really see that. Like, I know that Bob knows that I've been homeless, but I feel like Bob doesn't understand how crazy it is and how difficult. My bank account is in the negative balance right now. Last I checked, and it is only going to get worse if I don't get it handled today. So I also haven't had food today at all yet, other than, I guess, like a bagel for breakfast. I am not really going to Bob's house. No. The reason why I was talking about the Daniel Larson was going to commit arson joke was because I do technically have my backpack. So if it gets cold enough, I guess I could buy a lighter and a match and light my backpack on fire, and it will keep me warm. So, and I also feel like Bob is making money off merch. He says that my videos, or the videos of him talking on the phone, he says are photoshopped and AI. I hate to say it, but without you being some massive celebrity like Beyonce, you're not going to have something like AI with your voice. It's not that. It's hard to do. You can't just do it like how Bob is saying. I have thought about going to a warmer state like Arizona, but I can't leave the state because of my current court cases. I haven't received a single dollar from the merchandise sales. every time I ask Bob about the merchandise or what's going on with it, or if he knows anything, or if, like, whenever I question him about the merch, all he does is get angry, and he says that I've known him for 15 years almost, or something like that, and he would never do anything like that, and I know it. And then he goes completely silent.
Daniel. Hi, I'm a big fan.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah? What you been up to lately?
Just business.
Yeah? You can get a photo with you? I'll post
I
it
can't.
I won't post it on anything.
Yeah, I can't do any photos, sorry. It's a new management rule.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, we can, like, if there's any way we can make it happen, like, I can give you a couple dollars.
Like, it's supposed to be like $20, but I guess I could let it slide.
Alright. I mean, do you have a Venmo that I can send money to?
I don't currently. Nope. Sorry.
I mean...
But I can let it slide.
Just one time?
Yeah.
For the one time?
Yeah.
Alright. You want to put up a little pose? Like,
Sure. Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome, bro.
Have an awesome day, man.
You want a photo?
You too.
Alright, thank you.
So I did confront Bob about the phone calls, and he did, like I said, all he did was get angry at the fact, say that I've known him for however long, and I know for a fact he would never do it, and then he ghosts me. I haven't talked to Bob now, and I want to say at least 2.5 or 1.5 days, going on 2 days now. And the $100 I did have saved from the money that he did give me is now running down the drain. Like, my bank account is in the negative. Yeah, Bob pretty much doesn't even know what is going on, I don't think, because he never asks me. I always end up talking to him. I am aware about Quandel Dingle and the fact that he has offered you $1,000 for an interview. I am aware of that. That's more proof that you have a media account. That's more proof that you lied to me. The real issue here with this entire thing is the fact that I found out with the video evidence that Bob was in fact lying. And, okay, if he's gonna continue, I'm gonna put user in timeout for 10 minutes. Alrighty. Yeah, so, back to what I was saying, is I don't lie. Everything I've told Bob is the truth and what I have been told. So when I've told Bob about the album and what Ivan has told me about the album, the schedule, the time frame for when it needs to be released, that's all because I was being told by management. It's not my fault the management was getting pissed off at things not being done in time. And I feel like it's becoming an issue where Bob and I are having trust issues. So, I mean, also, with Bob completely ghosting me, not answering my calls, there's nothing I can really do. Bob has asked me I could go out and get my own job. That is true, but I am employed by the Vanderwall management and LBI. And until I get housing, they're not going to pay me, and that job is full-time. But when Bob doesn't talk to me about that and doesn't understand that, then we have a bigger issue. And then Bob is, meanwhile, I guess, if this is true, getting into these interviews and I guess making money now. And then, which I have no problem with, but he ghosts me and my bank account goes into the negative. So he's manipulating, like, he's trolling pretty much just like everybody else is. I believe it. I've been asked the same stuff. Based Sherman has offered, yeah. No, I've been offered like $50,000 and stuff. The issue is when I've asked you for my bank account routing number so I could get paid and the address to send it to, you always tell me I don't have an address. Which, I mean, you have a point. Weird. So apparently, one of the team members on the Vanderwall management and LBI last night did want to try to do the Discord server. We thought it was worth the try because they saw the statistics and my fan base and popularity does go up when I do it. But as soon as everybody started like trolling about Bob, after I repeatedly said I don't want to talk about it, then they were kind of, the entire management was okay, like, this has gone too far. So they deleted the account for safety. So right now, my next song is actually delayed because we haven't even gone into studio yet. Because I don't have the money to do so. Especially when my bank account always sits in the negative. It is true, I haven't eaten yet today, so I don't know what Bob's gonna do. I don't know if he can help or what, but I mean, we need to focus on my bank account growing so we can get into studio. I mean, there's no other way to do it right now. I'm being told that from Tina directly that she will delay Grace moving to Colorado if we have to. I'm aware of the real management doesn't use Discord. We were thinking that it was going to be a good idea for publicity and a good way to market. So that's why we were doing it, was for marketing purposes only. If I can build a savings account, yes, I will get into studio. I would go into studio Monday through Friday. That would be my full-time job, like, no joke. I do like Chili's, but, okay, let's get back on subject here. Man, it's been like 4 years since I brushed my teeth. I not going to make a new Discord because everyone in management doesn't think that's a good idea with what happened last night. The Vanderwalls use their own phone numbers too. My managers do not really disappear during school hours, no. I mean, it completely varies from time to time. What I do know is that I am in big trouble with Columbia Records. I can confirm that. And Ivan was in contact with LBI numerous times. And LBI is Grace's management, one of them. Okay. Hold on here. A $1 million for a boxing match. I'm aware, but that's something that he would probably say, but nope. Yeah, why is Bob preying on my downfall right now? What the hell? If that even is him. He keeps saying it's not, but there's evidence to prove otherwise, so... Oh my god. I'll just say that it could be either or right now. So I'm just gonna put him in timeout. Bob, I'm gonna give you a quick call. I need you to answer so I can find out if you're in here or not. Because if that is you, I'll keep you in. If not, I'm gonna kick you from the server.